And now it's time for our daily arts and culture segment. Now, these days we've been enjoying early summer-like weather conditions here in the Korean capital and all across the nation. And a lot of people have been enjoying their activities outdoors with the beautiful weather. And what we Koreans like to do or do best is taking photographs outside of ourselves and each other. So we have Yim Yoonhee in the studio, and she will tell us a little bit about where to take these beautiful photos. Good afternoon to you, Yoonhee.
Good afternoon. So, yes, the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism has this program. They've been running since 2011, where they gather the 25, they view the 25 most beautiful picturesque places to take these pictures.
So you're going to be telling us about where to take photos and which locations would make the best photographic moments, yeah?
Exactly. So they range anywhere from waterfalls, lakes, and mountains. And so there are quite a few locations here in Korea. So let's take a look at what they view is the best place to take a picture fit for a frame.
The beautiful lotus flower is an iconic flower in Asia. This year's lotus flower gets an early start in the beautiful waters of Kungnam-ji Pond, located in the southern part of Chungcheongnam-do Province. The majestic peaks of Wolchusan Mountains span across the southern Jeonnam-do Province, tucking away pockets of fog and mystery. Here, the abandoned fortress that once sheltered King Injo now caresses the empty mountain terrain, snuggled deep within Gyeonggi-do Province. The Gosamcheosuji Reservoir is a popular fishing place with its serene landscape. And finally, the Yeongchu Falls takes the breath away. Located in Mullung Valley, which also houses Mullung Rocks, these rocks were inscribed with the names of poets and scholars who frequented the valley years ago. These are just a few of the beautiful landscapes here in Korea worth visiting. With some beautiful weather and some comfortable hiking shoes, you can be sure you'll get some picture frame-worthy shots.
You know, what we take for granted here in Korea is that we have all 4 seasons that are very distinctive, and, you know, each of these locations would look very different according to the season, and a lot of these places seem like hiking locations.
Yeah, so Korea is actually 70% mountainous terrain, and so a lot of hiking locations here in Seoul as well. But if you know, it's always nice to go outside of the city and take a break for a day or two.
Well, I'm wondering, how were these locations chosen?
So the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, they chose these locations by getting applications from the park or the facility itself or from the local government. And from there, they choose the 25 locations that they view would best be fit for these pictures.
You know, it's always great to see wonderful photographs, you know, taken by professional or amateur photographers, but sometimes it's really nice to be the photographer yourself and, you know, take landscape pictures or pictures of, you know, of each other or friends and family, like in the landscape. And, you know, especially now with the warm weather, I think it would really be a great time for us to go take photos.
Exactly, and some of these locations would be beautiful for that. So we saw in the report the lotus flowers we saw in the pond earlier. So those are actually supposed to be late spring, summer flowers. But because of this warm weather, we're kind of seeing them a little bit earlier. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw many more blooms of these beautiful lotus flowers, perfect for pictures.
Well, you know, Yoonhee, next time I hope you would bring us some locations inside the nation's capital, because we have some beautiful places in the capital where we can take photographs of, and you can give us a list of where to take photos in Seoul.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Yoonhee, for that.
My pleasure.